get a look at ya. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for coming out on a Friday night. Beautiful fall night. Give it up for the staff here at Comedy Works. Hardest working staff in the business. I am your host and MC for the evening, Noah, and we're going to have such a great time. Matthew Broussard is here in the building, who you're all seeing. We got some local comedians, some out-of-towners. It's going to be just such a great night, so thank you for coming to the show. Man, I was reading on the news. Can I tell you guys, I hate reading the news. Everything's so sad and terrible. We're so divided. So all the news I read is just about animals and stuff, and dogs. I read this dog article that there was a dog that's teaching kids to read at the Westminster Public Library. And I'm like, no wonder kids are so stupid these days, right? And I was like, wait a second. I used to be a kid, and I can't read or write or talk good. So maybe if a dog was my teacher, I'd be a better contributing member of society, right? In fact, instead of giving teachers guns, why don't we replace all teachers with dogs and then give those dogs guns? I read this I love the dog news because it's always breaking or barking. You gotta make yourself laugh. This other dog article didn't make me very happy, and it's why we're so divided in this country. There's a dog that is the bat boy for the minor league baseball team in Las Vegas. Now, I don't know if you guys know shit about anything, but dogs don't get to be bat boys. Boys get to be bat boys. So what's happening in this fucking country is it's not the immigrants or computers taking your jobs, it's your goddamn house pets that you buy food for. Philo, Old Yeller, that's the reason people are striking. That's the reason we're not gonna get cars on time anymore. I don't give a fuck. I will sniff for drugs at the airport, okay? I will hold a blind man's hand around all day. Stealing jobs from God-fearing Americans. They're even running for public office. Duke is a Bernese Mountain Dog, beautiful dog. He's a Bernese Mountain Dog, and he's the mayor of Georgetown, Colorado. Yeah, he's pro-cop, pro-gun, and anti-mailman. From Georgetown, somebody over here from Georgetown? You're just clapping the idea of a beautiful mountain town. Awesome. I hope everybody's seeing the leaves this time of year. I am your host and MC for the evening. This is not a mistake, everybody. I am supposed to be here. I am the least impressive one on the show. If you have any complaints, send them to my ass, okay? Wonderful. Sir? Some more news, you guys. Some more news. I read that a kid is getting bullied at school, and it's like hilarious. Okay, I'm gonna read this whole story. Awesome. Kid is getting bullied at school because he has a stutter, and it's like hilarious times two. Okay, you guys. Kid, get good at talking. You know, I learned when I was 7. I'm good at it now, or okay at it. So this shitty kid who's bad at talking, he decided that because he was getting bullied, he was gonna pen a letter to the president of these United States. Speaking of dumb talkers, right? Comedy Works South. All that had in my fucking noodle, my brain is like, if I decided to write a letter to the leader of the free world every time I got fucking bullied in school, the level of gridlock in Washington, D.C. would be out of goddamn control, okay? That place would be closed 24/7. The government. But I'll tell you what that note would look like if I sent it. That note would probably be like, hello, Secretary Rumsfeld and President Bush. It's me, Noah, again. There's this kid at school calling me a short redhead with bitch tits. Are drones around yet? I don't know. Drone the kid at recess. P.S. I love your Iraq idea. Very good. Can I tell you, a lot of people don't agree with me, but I think it's awesome having an elderly president. You know what I mean? Certainly, he's not going to be assassinated anytime soon. Who cares? Not having any affairs, I'll tell you that much. The whole White House is just full of Charleston shoes and Werther's Originals. That's great for welcoming leaders of other nations. I was thinking about this. I wouldn't be too surprised if he ran and became president because somebody threatened to take away his driver's license, okay? My grandfather, we threatened to take away his driver's license, and he said, I would rather die. Then he fucking died. You're gonna take away my driver's license? Maybe I'll just run for president. You don't think I will? Okay. And then he did, and now here we are, right? Wonderful. I got some news, guys. It's all news tonight. All right, got some news from my family. You won't find these headlines though in the old gray lady, right? You won't. I found out, or rather, my grandmother told us. She got all the grandkids around. She was like, guys, I'm 94. I no longer want to be called grandma anymore. Yeah, get this shit. She said it makes her feel old. Oh, cool, okay, that's what makes you feel old, Grandma. It's not the fact that you were alive for the rise and fall of the Soviet Union, okay? It's not the fact that you're the last person on Earth to get Netflix delivered to your front door. It's that we call you Grandma. Okay, that makes sense. Listen, guys, in this woke era, I will call anybody what they want to be called, okay? I'm down with the fucking culture. Now, Grandma, that is a title, and you don't just get to not be called Grandma anymore, unless all your grandkids are killed. And my cousin's a bitch, but... My grandma, she said from now on she wanted to go by the name Joan. Joan is not even her real first name. It's just a name she likes and picked. She said, she was like, I like it because of Joan of Arc. And I was like, she got burnt at the stake. So I don't know if you're trying to predict the future. That was a riff. That was just a funny riff. Don't worry about it. I won't do it again. I'm not even thirsty. Fuck. I was like, Grandma, you want to change your name so bad? We're gonna go by Batman rules. We all know Batman rules, right? Batman, his greatest fear, bats. He decided to name himself off of his greatest fear, which I think is great. It's empowering. It's taking the power back. So we're naming my grandmother off of her biggest fear now, and her new name is Slight Incline Girl. And Wet Pavement Lady. Slight Incline Girl, I'm so sorry. Well, ma'am, I could see the smirk. She's in a... Anyway, it doesn't matter. I love my fucking grandma, and I call her after I do this joke every single time. Wonderful. I am trying to grow up, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to do grown-up things, and I'm doing an okay job at it. I live in a one-bedroom apartment. Yeah, thank you so much, with 4 other guys. It's dudes' night every night, okay? Not gonna apologize. 24/7, 365. 366 on a leap year. Dudes' night. Anyway, that's my living situation, right? Currently at the dude's house, we're dealing with a mouse problem. And it's like, uh-oh, mouse in the house. Incredible fodder for comedy, don't you guys think? And we're like, let's get somebody to figure this out. And I was like, wait a second, bros. First of all, millennials, you don't want to do anything yourself these days, right? I was like, bros, wait a second, before we call somebody, I used to kill and torture small animals and rodents when I was a kid. Why should we get somebody to do a job I could do for free? And for fun, frankly, ma'am. But that's what you do. You fucking millennials, let's call somebody to do a job. That's what you gotta do. You gotta call somebody, a professional. Does anyone here know Anchor Pest Control? Does anyone here know Mike from Anchor Pest Control? Awesome, great. Well, that's okay, because it's the whole next part. This guy comes into my home, and he's like, Noah, I'm Mike from Anchor Pest Control. I have been killing mice for 15 fucking years, okay? I started in 2006, 5 years after 9/11. I'm like, okay, Mike, I don't know if that's doing anything. Mike is like, Noah, nobody likes killing mice more, and nobody is better at killing mice than me, Mike from Anchor Pest Control. I have killed hundreds of millions, maybe billions of mice. I'd do it for free if they'd let me. I'm like, fine, Mike, do your fucking job, right? Noah, he tells me, he's like, Noah, if your home is not mouse-free in 2 to 52 weeks, you can fuck my wife. Whoa. That's unbelievable. The thesis of this story, ladies and gentlemen, the thesis of this story is find a passion, okay? Find something you absolutely love to do and are undeniable at, because it's not 10,000 hours that's the metric anymore. It's 1 billion fucking mice. Like I said, I am the host. I'm the least impressive. Thank you guys for sticking with me, everybody up front, okay? You're going to see some more of me. And this is a fun experience, is it not? If you have some complaints, send them to my ass. Thank you so much, guys. That's where you can send complaints. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Thank you. Wow. Oh, my gosh. Holy shit. Gee whiz. Well, I'm in a better mood. I wanted to fucking strangle all of you just a second ago, but After laughing and clapping at the send the compliments or compliment to my ass, you guys love that. Awesome. Well, I'm in a great mood, ma'am. This is a comedy show. I'm so happy to be out and about again, out and about doing shit, doing things, you know, out in the world. I actually fly for my job. It doesn't matter what I fucking do. I am not an air marshal, is what we're supposed to say. And I'm happy to be on airplanes again. This character I love the most about an airplane is the funny flight attendant, you know? Gosh fucking darn it, if somebody brings levity to air travel, it's scary up there in the skies. I don't know what we're all doing. So what I thought is if stand-up comedy doesn't work out, you know, the funny flight attendant might be something that I could transition to at some point in my life. So this is going to be me, Noah, as the funny flight attendant, okay? By the way, I only do R-rated shit. Very good. Hey everybody, welcome to Flight 117, nonstop to Tucson. Who goes to Tucson? Whores and golfers, right? We are flying a 737-300 this afternoon. This fucker has four exits in the front and the back. 4 exits in the front and the back. What is this plane, my wife? Those overhead compartments, can I tell you who's overhead? My wife. That thing up front, you know what? The thing up front, they call that the cockpit. What the freaking heck? The whole plane is called after my wife. Cockpit. She's a whore. They're flashing me the seatbelt sign up there. I'm bombing up here. Who said bomb? We are on a plane, and thank you for flying Frontier. Okay, guys, I'm your host and MC for the evening. That was it for me. We have such an incredible show. What I did was very brave. It's very scary up here. You're all impressed. Jesus fucking Christ. This is a character, you guys. Come say hi to me after the show. We have such an incredible show, guys. This first comedian comes to us all the way from New York City. You ever been? Absolutely. Shut up. You may or may not know her from the New York Comedy Festival. Please give it up for Laura Sogard.